Where do you start with a collection like the one Nicola Jaskia just showed for Balenciaga? The greatest fashion legacy of the 20th century has been pushed into the 30th century.
Balenciaga in his day was extraordinarily contemporary, and Nicola Jaskia is very tapped into a modern world.
So where on earth did that collection start?
The collection started in the Balenciaga archives. The mix was really about to play with something softer, like flowers and decorative elements, and to make them quite sharp.
How did you feel in those clothes?
Very powerful. I thought it was great how he mixed the softness of flower prints with the very strong shapes.
The stiffness, what did you think of that?
I think it's a trend that he's going to bring. I mean, we've seen it before from time to time, but it looks fresh.
The construction of those clothes, the way that they sit like armor, it's a new kind of sensuality to me.
It's funny, to me they weren't only like armor, they were almost like animals, like prehistoric animals where you see things that move on top of others. I love the layering at the beginning of the show, you know, the different lengths. I found that incredible.
What does that show mean for the Balenciaga client in Brazil, do you think?
They're going to love it because the shape was very futurist and the prints were very romantic, beautiful, colored. Very good for the Brazilian climate.
What do they make you think of?
Spanish infant. You know, the little princes, they are very constructed, you know, they're very built.
Actually, Infant is pure Balenciaga then, isn't it?
Very Balenciaga.
I think that was more couture than anything he's done before.
I absolutely agree with you. The ideas were always magnificent. He's a great couturier.
The idea was to play with a total look, to have a plain silhouette, full of print, full with the same type of fabric, and to give that cocoon shape to build a real structure. So it's like to cut a silhouette in one piece of texture even, like a wood or even a stone.
That was a fantastic collection, amazing. Everybody's doing corset lacing, that's the way to do corset lacing. Everyone's doing flowers, that's the way to do flowers. I mean, I think it's a real wake-up call to the rest of the design world.
We need designers like Nicolas to push the envelope. His way of experimenting with fabrics, with cuts, with volume is really, really on the thinnest edge of cutting edge.